worked better than anything they had tried before. And these were all patients. They were almost borderline surgery. They were looking for something as a last resort to relieve their pain. Some couldn't go up and down steps. After the study, they were able to...
Since 1983, when Harold Washington was elected. We need a system that's basically funded. Everybody could agree on this.
Another option is a plan to raise sales taxes in Chicago and the suburbs. That would provide permanent transit money, but Governor Blagojevich vows to veto any tax hike. Gage Vaughn, News Talk 720, WGN.
Some Chicago and state lawmakers want the governor.
Coming up soon will be our starting lineups presented by the mortgage experts at Rockland.
And now let's meet our starting lineup for tonight's game. For the visitors from Minnesota, starting at forward, 6'9" senior from Minneapolis, Minnesota, number 13, Dan Coleman. And for Michigan State, starting at forward, 6'7", sophomore from Canton, Ohio, number 2.
ABC News.
Another how-to half minute from the Home Depot.
Hey, I thought we were just here to get some light bulbs.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to get some new light fixtures to put them in. Besides, these are an additional 20% off, and our lights are so out of style.
They're not that bad.
Oh, remember your lucky sweatshirt and how I said you were hereby banned from ever commenting on style again?
Yeah.
Yeah, this is one of those times.
And dust off your dancing shoes as Fox launches a 6-city casting call for the new season of So You Think You Can Dance. The search begins next month in Dallas and will hit Charleston, South Carolina, Washington.
For Lucky Solutions, just call 1-800-550-2238. Call 1-800-550-2238 for your risk-free trial. 1-800-550-2238. 9, 10, 11.
Hey, Zink, what's push-up?
If they can't, if credit conditions are just tight, then there's no way for even home buyers who want to buy to get those loans. And credit conditions are still just too tight. So the Fed first has to react to that and make sure that credit conditions remain open and
De plus, Ottawa a durci les règles d'abattage en excluant la vente de plusieurs parties des animaux qui allaient à la production de farine animale. Le président du comité de mise en marché de la Fédération des producteurs de
Nothing but net on the first one, and the Aggies lead the ball game with a score of 1-0. The one chink in their armor has been free throw shooting, just 59% on the year. Bounces a couple of times, second free throw up. That one bounces, rattling, does not go.
Certain Mexican trucks brought the U.S. access for their loads for a 4-month trial period. Congress has tried to block it. This has not been successful because it was already in place before the new rules in their spring program took effect. Mexican haulage companies desperately want to break into this lucrative U.S. market, while the Teamsters and others argue Mexican trucks don't meet safety standards and many of the drivers don't speak basic English. For SRN News, I'm James Blaze in Mexico City.
Well, the home of Mickey Mouse, Tigger, Tinkerbell is banning kids from its fanciest restaurant. Beginning this week, children under the age of 10 are no longer welcome at Victoria and Albert for the Grand Floridian.
Saving it for tonight. Okay. I didn't even use it last night on Football Friday night. All time in the playoffs. First time starters quarterback. 7-30 since we started going to the Wild Card. Make it 7-31 after tonight.
Going to keep it in Wyman. And the puck played out with a high stick by the Devils.
Well, it was played with a high stick by Giunta and then touched by the Devils. So this faceoff will stay inside the zone.
Well, 3 seconds left on the penalty the delay of game penalty to Zubris. Face-off will be to the right of Kevin Weeks.
It's not a sad day at all. I'm just, very contented. I think we've done a wonderful job. I've accomplished everything I wanted to do personally.
And how are things going as Michael Nutter moves in?
They're going pretty well. I've got a lot of stuff to do and kind of going back and forth between my what had been my campaign office and now City Hall. The mayor's office is now open and accessible to me, and actually just had a meeting there.
Monday is the new mayor's inauguration day. John McDonough, KYW News Radio.
Location is open with our professionals. They can immediately assess the situation and respond. The police call this alarm verification. They prefer it, and the National Association of Police gives